So now that my channel is growing and I just recently hit 1,000 views, I thought it'd be fun to make this video. Um, I guess I'm going to start with the origin of the channel. And originally, it was basically a way to do photo slideshows for my eBay listings to avoid having to pay for additional photos. Unfortunately, YouTube took away the ability to sort by oldest first. So let's think here. So like this video here as an example of one of my original videos I opened or uploaded to YouTube. And I don't even remember how I made these. I think I used Windows XP Video Editor. And yeah, it's pretty hilarious how bad these were. I used some random camera I bought on eBay. I think it was advertised as like a 12 megapixel camera, but it's one of those cameras from China where they lie about everything basically. So yeah, it was terrible. But having more photos in theory was better than just the one. I don't know. It was yeah. So I originally started the channel to make video slideshows so I could upload more photos to my eBay listings without actually having to pay for it. And basically what I'd do is I'd make the video and then I would embed it in the listing. This was back in the old days when eBay actually trusted and cared about their sellers and would let us do stuff like that. Uh, but yeah. Um, and then after that, I basically didn't use the channel much. I guess while I'm rambling, maybe I can pull all the way to the oldest videos. I did upload a few like vacation photos and, or not photos, videos. That was really about it. Then I, if memory serves correct, I basically started uploading videos because I got cats and my parents wanted to see videos of the cats since it was during pandemic. I don't know if we're allowed to say the C word yet or not. Yeah, so here's all my old videos. So yeah, here's some um, vacation videos. And then I was doing some like eBay demonstration videos to show that something I was selling worked, like this robotics thing. It was like a teaching tool for kids. Kind of a neat thing. I think this was actually uploaded in now 480p. I thought I used my GoPro to record this. Uh, oh, it's a 10-year-old comment. But yeah, this is kind of neat. Little robotics kit that you control with the laptop. You could program it, I believe, but I was just remotely controlling it with a mouse. I think wired. I don't even remember. It's a long time ago. Oh man, that brings back some memories. Yeah, and then just some other stuff. People hate this instant burger video, and it's because the burgers didn't churn out good when I cooked them. But I believe it's what one of the people said, and it was a calibration issue. So that's kind of, whatever. I remember back when YouTube had the ability to direct message people, I had somebody with some business that was like angry with angry with my video and demanding that I take it down or whatever. And it's like, no, I don't, I don't care. Like I'm not misrepresenting the product, and um, I clarified when people point out what was going on. There was a little bit of misinformation in the comments. Some people are claiming the circuit wasn't powerful enough, but I think the other comments kind of agree with where if that's the case, then um, would have had other issues. But anywho, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion either way on that, one way or another. I will say that this little instant burger thing was pretty cool. If memory serves correct, it basically electrocutes the meat that you put in between the two platens to cook it, and it worked really well considering the minor issues. I think fully calibrated, it actually would have made a fantastic burger, which is insane. But yeah, so I don't know. I sold that years ago, so I don't even have that anymore. As came from a business that was a restaurant that shut down, and I bought some of their equipment that I could make money on, basically. So yeah, 2 years ago, that's when I first started uploading videos, and most of these don't have any views. Um, that's weird. I don't remember where it went. Oh, it's because these are videos, not shorts. So yeah, some of these videos are videos of when I first got my cats, like this one. If I had notes or more of a plan on this video, I'd probably put a link to all the videos that I am referencing, but unfortunately this is kind of just something I'm winging. But crazy cats, they like fighting. I don't know. Yeah, this wasn't too long after I got them though. It's been a while since I watched this video. And that room they just ran into was the room that they kind of started in. Since my building is so big, I wanted to kind of limit. So they had like a room the size of a small bedroom that they kind of acclimated in, and I would go in there and check on them. And then basically once I forgot to close the door all the way and they got out, that kind of ended that. Oh man. Oh, what other old videos? I did exploit Smokey for a thumbnail on that. That Oculus Quest 2 review I didn't really get much traffic though, which is fine. I kind of was messing around with thumbnails. I didn't know what I was doing. Or not thumbnails, titles. Granted, I still don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, yeah. So that's kind of what got me back into YouTube though, was making cat videos to share with my parents. Then I kind of tinkered with some videos on like how to do stuff and reviews. Obviously, more cat videos. Hmm, 2 years ago. I don't remember if I took my cats home not too long after I got them. I think they spent a lot of time at the shop, and they don't. Oh, there we go, December. That would have been like, I think 2 months after I got them. Just cleaning themselves on my bed. But yeah, did a few things. This is a networking cleanup project I tried to do. Those videos really didn't turn out well. Nobody really watched them. Um, I never actually have finished that project, ironically. Oh, geez. The only thing left I have to do is I need to label all the wall jacks, and I have a few that I think stopped working, and then I never have really tested them either. So that was kind of interesting. I did a few like other things, building stuff and whatever, but yeah. Then I kind of started doing teardown videos, which the motivation behind that was I kind of like watching the stuff like on Blog and Big Clive. I'm not as knowledgeable as them though, so it's kind of hit or miss on the quality of the video. Really, on a lot of my teardowns, you might be better off just muting the audio and watching what's inside. Um, I do kind of try to find random stuff though. Like, there's probably, millions of videos of people tearing down Apple laptops and Dell PCs and stuff. So I try to find weird stuff that people don't normally think of. Um, yeah. And I've done some dash cam videos as well. I really like the thumbnail in this video. It was a screen grab frame where the lightning was started, and that turned out great. So yeah, anyways, gosh, that was already 10 minutes of rambling. So more to the point in the video, I guess I wanted to talk about some of my videos that did well and some of my videos that did bad and what I think about it. And I'm gonna focus on the long format stuff first. I am gonna skip over some of the older videos. So like the Acer Ferrari video, I mean, that's 13 years old. That's like, I don't know how many days I'd be. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I think that'd be like almost 4,000 days. And I have 24,000 views, so it's not really, I don't really consider that to be successful. A lot of these older videos have a lot of views because of the fact that they're well old. But also, I mean, some of these were things I uploaded back when, people weren't uploading millions of videos a day. So, yeah. Um, this video did well. I really didn't have a plan for it or anything. It was just kind of something I did because I wanted to do a video on it. 'Cause a lot of the videos that I watched didn't, I felt like they didn't do a good enough job explaining that the Tesla cards required different power than a normal GPU. Not to say that the people that made videos on this topic didn't talk about the power. It's just, I feel like, and I've probably done this myself now that I think I'm saying it, but I feel like that when using these cards, probably should be made quite clear that they're using an EPS 12 volt connector versus a standard PCI Express 8 pin. So that's something I'll need to be more cognizant of because I think I've actually made the same mistake in the process of not pointing out that they require a different power connector and pin out. So this one's done well. I'm happy about that. I didn't really, I guess, thinking of it other than it's just something I was doing, I wanted to do. This video blew up recently, which I think is funny. I found that reviewing random things actually works out pretty well. I need to do a better job for people though. I don't think people actually watch a lot of these videos all the way through, if at all, if even a good portion of it based on the analytics. But I need to do my initial review and then actually use it and then add to that initial review. So yeah, I kind of just left this as is because I genuinely didn't know what to do with it. But what's happening with this particular video is it's showing up on Google search. So product number, yeah, yeah. Google's recommending the video basically. Um, what's the 7478? It's the product number. Yeah. So if you look to see if that specific one is any good, then my video shows up in Google search. So that's been getting me most of my views. And it just all of a sudden kind of popped off, and I was like, sweet. uh, I am finding my Tesla videos are more likely to get fed through the algorithm. So that's kind of why my pickup video did so well. They did better than some of the other ones too, which is weird. I think it was a timing thing though, since that was during like a peak in interest in people like buying Teslas and stuff. Oh, the server room ASMR, that one just kind of blew me away. I don't know. The algorithm liked it and fed it to a lot of people because that one skyrocketed. Um, and it just took off, but I don't think people have really watched it since then. Um, yeah, it's just literally just my server room running and sound. That was actually one I made on a request, and then I made a follow-up one for another request, and yeah, I made two more of these ASMR server room videos just because, but like, there's really not much. Probably won't play the videos. This would fall under fair use, but I just don't feel like dealing with it. Like a lot of these, they aren't actual server room noise. So like, I don't know. It's kind of part of the reason why I decided to make mine, especially after request. And there's, yeah, that's kind of the bulk of it. There's just not a lot there. And yeah, you'd have to listen to these yourself, but when I watched them, I wasn't impressed because it's like, this isn't server room noise. This is just some crazy person's idea of what they think server room sounds like. And nothing against the people, like good for them on trying. And the audio sounds cool, but it's like if I actually want to listen to a server room, this sounds nothing like one. Oh boy. This video, I don't know what happened. The algorithm just randomly decided, ooh, this video is really cool, and it fed it to a ton of people. Like these 2,000 views I got was all in one day, I believe.
So I've had a busy.
Oops. And yeah, people really liked it. Some people also watched other videos, so I'm kind of happy about that. The the funny thing is, this video wasn't it pulled traffic I think because of the server part of it, and it wasn't even meant to be about servers. It was meant to be the stuff about the stuff in my van, and then I just kind of got bored and started rambling about my server collection. I'm bad about staying on topic. But yeah, some more server videos that did good. That's a review. If you see where my mouse is. This docking station one, I do not get this one. This docking station teardown has been getting fed to a lot of people, and I'm stumped on why. Um, yeah, it's just weird. Like, it's gotten a lot of views. I was amazed at least what it looked like on the inside, but my only theory is that some people are Googling it because theirs is broken and Google's feeding it, which I haven't tried searching honestly. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably because it's getting fed through Google search. Um, that's the only explanation. A lot of the people that have watched this video have asked me about changing the cable out and stuff for the internal cable, but I just couldn't figure anything out. I knew that this Tesla mining video would do well because of the time I made it. I was kind of exploiting trends. This filing cabinet drawer removal video, I kind of am surprised on. I wasn't expecting that to get so many views. I mostly made this video because, if it loads, I thought, maybe it'd be helpful for people on how to take these apart because I have a lot of experience basically with taking filing cabinets and furniture like that apart because I'm obsessed with office furniture. Um, yeah, and then just a question. Whether or not they saw my answer, I don't know. I'm assuming that's them that liked it. And then more server videos. The server videos seem to do well. So let's see, and something different. The furnace video that had to do with keywords and timing. This Tesla video did okay. I do want to revisit this M600 tiny video I made. I think I do have parts and pieces to um, do it better, basically, I guess. We'll see. If not, it'll be do it different. But yeah, that did okay. More review, that's probably because Google's feeding it. The all steel desk, um, I think that's just because they're collectible and people were interested in figuring out how to do that stuff. I got a bunch of requests for me to tear one down completely and take the top off, which, oh boy, I I want to do it. It's just it's gonna take a lot of time. It's gonna be a lot of work, and I don't want to do it. Oh man, I I'm gonna break down and do it. I think I've been dragging my feet because I know it's gonna be a pain, and I'm not looking forward to it. Uh, yeah, so a lot of my videos that did well were server or Tesla related for the most part, or product reviews that got fed by the Google search algorithm. Now, this is a video I put some effort into that I'm kind of disappointed in the outcome. I thought it was a really cool project. I was the only person crazy enough to try it, but yeah, 414 views. Basically got a view a day. And I don't know. I'm probably going to do a follow-up, but it's just people aren't going to watch it. So the big problem is, and depending on who you are, this might sound bad, but it's just the reality of life. I'm not willing to put a lot of effort into a video if it's not going to pay off. So right now, I don't get paid as of at least making this video. My watch time's not high enough. I have 1,000 subs now, so that was the first threshold that I was needing to hit. Um, this making these videos takes time out of my day. So you got to figure that each hour of video I make right now is probably taking 2 hours of my time. And that's the low effort stuff, not factoring in any kind of like editing or putting any thought into the video. This particular video, I probably have, hmm, I have to think about it. Like dedicated specifically to this video, I would say I have at least 12 hours of my time tied up into it and probably like $200 of parts, which kind of sucks because I made nothing on it and it got no views. Um, and that's 12 hours of my time I could have been working, making money on processing product or something like that. So that's kind of the tricky thing as a startup YouTube channel. Um, I do want to follow up with this now that I know more about what's going on and that I'm a little better at making videos. It's just I gotta figure out my wireless connectivity issues that's causing the lag and the stutter because I don't believe it's hardware related. Also, if somebody wants to donate a Tesla P40 to me or they get cheap enough, oh man, yeah, then I would definitely do another video on it sooner than later. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed about this because I think I'm the only person crazy or dumb enough to think about using a Tesla graphics card for Oculus gaming. I don't think anyone's ever tried it since then. Let's think here. Probably don't even show up. Nope, I show up first in the list. That's cool. Yeah. See some of these other videos. They're good videos. I watched those people, and those videos were what inspired me to get into the whole Tesla graphics card thing on my server. But uh, I'm the only person that I'm aware of at this point that has actually used the Tesla graphics cards for Oculus PC VR. Oh, let's see. Oh, I was really disappointed in this video. I thought the T420 home lab that I built, I thought that was going to do well. I did put a decent amount of effort into it. That's another one of those videos where I put a lot of time into it and there really wasn't much for reward. I already knew what I was doing was going to work. I just wanted to see how well it would work, I guess. So, yeah, that was kind of a bummer. This furnace video, most of those views are because of the algorithm. It wasn't a bad video though. I mean, it actually was educational, I think. Yeah, then a lot of these other videos, this is just kind of junk territory. I mean, some of it got views because the algorithm wasn't sure if people would like it, and yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, this one. This one was a disappointment. I put a lot of effort into that video as well. This vintage Zenith laptop. Not effort into like making it good necessarily, but like just effort going through it and then playing games and stuff. I thought people would enjoy it, but I don't know. I'm not as good at making like vintage PC videos as some popular like Clint with LGR. So maybe maybe I should try to copy, I guess, his style a little bit better, and then people would watch it. I don't know. Hard to say. I have a lot of vintage PCs like this though, and boy, I don't know. I The problem with the vintage PCs is they're so time consuming and it eats into my time way too much for me to be able to justify messing with them. I have a huge stockpile and I kind of every so often when I'm feeling bored and I want to do something different, I will grab a vintage PC and prepare it to sell, but it's just the biggest problem is time versus money and like I said, as of now at least making these videos just they aren't a productive use of my time. And even then, like people don't like it when you talk about money, but like for me to make YouTube a full-time thing and stop doing like the electronics recycling and parts sales, mm, I'd have to be bringing in probably at least like 60,000 a year minimum of like ad revenue, which I'm never gonna get to that point. Maybe I'll prove myself wrong, but I would say based on the quality of my videos, I'm probably never gonna get beyond like 10,000 subscribers. I would either have to improve the quality of my videos or improve the quantity. Because really the only reason I've gotten to this level, I think, is due to the fact that I kind of challenged myself to make a video a day. I've gotten progressively better at it, and now I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to actually learn how to edit videos and like make them better, not just trying to do like one-shot videos. But I don't feel like I have what it takes to be a popular YouTuber, especially not like, 100,000 subscriber realm. And I get that like 100,000 subs is nothing these days, but it's a lot. It's a, I mean, I guess what is it that people say? What is the joke? If you have $10,000, you're closer to being a millionaire than a millionaire is closer than a millionaire being a billionaire or whatever. But like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those weird struggles, I guess. Um, there's one video I want to find. I'm just gonna search for, and then I'll get into some of the shorts. Ah, this video. This video is kind of embarrassing. I don't know. Basically, I was bored. I was literally bored, and I didn't feel like working that day. So I spent like 2 hours writing an actual script, which is why I sound stupid in this video. And I wanted to make a video of me running over a ketchup packet with my forklift because I had some ketchup packets that had been in my fridge for God knows how long, and I figured I should throw them away. Well, I was bored. And I thought it'd be a fantastic idea to run them over with a forklift. And honestly, the first one I ran over was spectacular. I mean, it was just mwah. It was fantastic. The pop and then the ketchup spraying. I can play the video. Do I have? I didn't do chapters. I should do chapters on this video. Hmm. Even that, like the stream of ketchup is just, it's fantastic. But Yeah, that was fantastic. And slow-mo is actually even better. Even though I didn't record it in slow motion, I should have. I should have upped the frame rate, so I would have had a way better slow-mo. But yeah, this should be the slow-mo. Also the sound. The sound is fantastic. It sounds like an old like steam train or something. Ah, I love it. I think that quarter speed. Yeah, because this. Nope, further back. I did half speed and then quarter speed, I believe. Yeah, that was half speed, which is still fantastic. I love how it looks, but I don't know. I put some actual effort in this video and it did terrible. I mean, it's probably my fault in all reality. I didn't make a video that was interesting enough. And I was being kind of cheeky about it. I don't know. Uh, It's kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's an embarrassing video. I should just kind of hide it or something. We'll see. I don't have too many
Far?
videos that are hidden.
Maybe. But that's up to you to judge. Also worth noting, no ketchup packets or forklifts were harmed in making this video. Heinz, please don't.
Yeah, so I sound totally different when I read a script versus actually just talking. I don't know how I feel about that, but anywho. Then we get to the shorts. If it's gonna load. I'm recording this on a virtual machine, by the way. Figure that's just the easiest way. Sanitized PC that I don't have to worry about anything making weird noises or stuff. But the shorts are a bane of my existence. I don't understand them. I don't understand why some do well, some do terrible. My most viewed short, that was just making a short to try to drive traffic to the long format video that went with it. The loaf check, that was just me. I was copying a trend in a video and well, I thought it'd be fun and it actually worked out well because like if I just search loaf check, come on. Like YouTube basically features it somewhere. YouTube may have stopped featuring it. I'm also not logged in, so that'll change. Why did, oh, it's because I've been clicking on my own videos. Well, that would explain a decline in views because, yeah, I don't see it anymore. Well, that's a bummer. Um, yeah, basically it got featured somewhere in the search, but yeah, that's fine. I mean, I got a lot of views off that, so it was only a matter of time before the algorithm got bored with it and found a newer, shinier video. The one where the cats come running to the door, that one just randomly just popped off and one and done, of course. But yeah, just all of a sudden got 13,000 views, and then YouTube was like, "Yep, that's okay. You don't need any more views." The Zenith floppy drive, that was supposed to drive traffic to the video I did reviewing or looking at the laptop. That one's still getting traffic. I think it's because of the term floppy drive. Um, Although it was an enjoyable short. I did like how those drives opened to eject the disk.
Have you ever seen a more satisfying way to eject a floppy disk? Check out the link in the description to the longer video.
But I did some tutorial tips, whatever. Do need to do some more of these shorts because one thing I find is a lot of times when you find videos on how to do something or fix something, they're always too long. Like if I'm searching for a video on how to open up a computer case or how to replace memory in something, I really don't care about your intro. I don't really care about hearing about your channel. I don't really want to hear waffling on, which I'm very bad about as well. I just want to know how to do the thing so I can do it and then move on with my day. So how-to videos are kind of bad for channels, I feel like, because they're not going to get people to subscribe. Like, if I'm looking for a video on how to remove the keyboard on a Lenovo laptop, I'm going to watch the video, I'm going to remove the keyboard, and then I'm never going to go to that channel ever again. Because odds are there's nothing that they have that I'm going to want to watch, because I don't want to watch other videos on how to remove parts on that laptop or different ones. But a lot of these, it's just kind of random luck. I found that my shorts will either get no views or it seems like they'll get around 2,000 views. And usually they'll get the views and then never get any more views again. But people really hated this windshield wiper fluid video. They didn't understand that it froze indoors, I think. And it literally had it in the title, but yeah, I don't know. That one was whatever. I don't really care. I thought it was weird that it did it indoors, but that entryway is not air conditioned or heated, so yeah, clearly got below freezing. So yeah, a lot of these shorts just it's whatever. I'm at the mercy of the algorithm, and I try to play on keywords and stuff, but it just doesn't work, and I don't understand how that um, how that all plays out. Trying to think. There wasn't too many shorts that I put effort into. Most of the shorts that I put effort into, hmm. I guess I can't think of any good examples of ones that I put effort into. So yeah, shorts are usually low effort. There's some people on YouTube that make some really good shorts, like Action Lab Shorts. I really like his channel because it's scientific stuff and it's really interesting usually. Although I do have a gripe with how long they are. uh, I think he ends up using almost all of the 60 seconds on most of his shorts, and it's like it's so tough because you don't know how long the video is and you want to get to the punchline, but it's whatever. So, yeah, I don't know what to think about the shorts. I really don't like them. I've gotten a lot of subs off of them, but I don't think they're good subs. I don't know. I I don't really have a good way to know like if shorts traffic turns into viewership from like my long format videos and stuff. Because right now, out of my 1,000 subscribers, I'm averaging a little over 2.5 hours, I believe, per subscriber. But I know like my regulars, I assume they're actually watching a lot more than that 2 hours in the 1 year period. Because if they're watching like the cat videos, then that could easily be, you know, 2 hours, over 2 hours. So I don't know what's up with that. It's just, it's so hard to figure out, and I'm kind of bad at it since I'm just winging it. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, this one's funny. So I was trying to exploit the algorithm with my theory being that the higher the watch time, the more likely a short is to get fed to people. But yeah, this didn't work out. Basically, how to erase a hard drive. I think that video was like 3 seconds long or something, but it didn't do well. I don't even know what the comment is. Oh, yeah, a little trolling. I have a feeling there's a lot of dislikes on this short. Um, but yeah. Oh, this video is funny. I can't believe it didn't get more views. It loads. happens.
He's too busy exploring, he doesn't realize I'm not holding the leash anymore. Not that he really cares, but oh! I take that back. I was not expecting that. He's too
Oh
busy
man.
exploring, he doesn't.
I think he maybe thought his leash was a snake or something. I probably shouldn't have let go of his leash like that. I was taking a bit of a gamble. Um, Luckily, the area around that tree is a open like soccer field and stuff, and I feel like it would have been isolated enough from any traffic since the highway was about 2 city blocks away from one direction, and then the rest was just low traffic areas. But I was admittedly taking a bit of a risk. Made for a funny video though that was unintentional. Just he kept wrapping himself around the tree because he was sniffing probably dogs that pee around and stuff. And yeah, I just let go of it. Watched him. I was probably about 5 feet away. Yeah, then we get into the shorts that don't get a lot of views, and hmm, I don't really know what to think about some of these. I thought this home lab rack short would do well, but it got no views. Same with my vintage PCs. Kind of curious to see what my least viewed short is. No, playing with the metal rod. Even like this cat tongue one, I don't know why. It got no views once it loads.
You're just so happy, aren't you? Look at that little tongue. What's that little tongue doing? Oh. What's that little tongue doing? It's just sticking out. You're just so happy, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know what the failure was with some of these shorts. It's been a while since I've seen some of these. I do need to take the cats outside again for walks. I didn't do it last year because I thought maybe the front line was why Onyx was having problems with throwing up food and stuff, but I'm leaning to believe now that it's just because he's a little piggy and he eats too fast. Although the puzzle feeders don't really seem to slow them down that much. Oh man. So, yeah, I don't know. But I guess, yeah, that's kind of an overview of the channel and then talking about some of the videos that did well and some of the videos that didn't do well. The shorts, I don't really know what to think about those. It's kind of whatever. The long format videos, when one that I put a lot of effort into fails, that does kind of hurt. Um, I don't care so much about the teardown videos just because I'd have to tear the thing down regardless. Like me taking 35 minutes to tear down that Dell projector wasn't a productive use of my time when I could have probably tore it down in 5 minutes, but hopefully, that extra time I brought or spent will bring somebody enjoyment. I know there's a few of my users that enjoy teardowns of projectors, so yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't really want to come off the wrong way. Like, obviously, it's life. You gotta make money to pay the bills, but trying to find a good balance of making videos that are interesting and making it a productive use of my time since uh, don't really have enough time or money, I guess you could say. Although, who does? But either way, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Quite the ramble I went on, but yeah, thanks for watching.